Assalamu alaikum, dear listeners. Welcome to this audio narration of the story of Prophet Ayub alayhi salam. This is the story of man whose unwavering faith and extraordinary patience through immense trials have inspiring countless generations. His journey teaches us the value of trust in Allah, patience through hardships, and gratitude in all circumstances. Let us journey together into the life of Prophet Ayub alayhi salam, a story of hardship, faith, and ultimate mercy. Prophet Ayub alayhi salam was a man blessed with immense wealth, a loving family, a perfect health. He lived in the land of Uz, where his name was known far and wide. Not only he was prosperous, but he was also deeply devout. His gratitude to Allah for his blessing knew no bounds. He was known for his kindness and generosity, constantly helping the poor and the needy. Ayub was a skilled farmer with abundant crops and a breeder of livestock. His wealth was so great that it became a sign of Allah's blessing. But despite his immense wealth and prosperity, Prophet Ayub alayhi salam never let it affect his humility. His heart remained pure, and he always acknowledged that his success came from only Allah, never from his own doing. Prophet Ayub alayhi salam was a man who worshipped of Allah, was sincere. His gratitude was not just in his words but in his action, and his life was a reflection of his devotion. However, there was one who was not pleased with Prophet Ayub alayhi salam's blessing. That was none other than Shaitan, the enemy of humanity. Shaitan, in his jealousy and arrogance, could not understand why Ayub alayhi salam, a man who had everything, remained so devoted to Allah. Shaitan challenged Allah, saying that Ayub alayhi salam's faith was only a result of his wealth and his prosperity. He claimed that if Ayub alayhi salam were to lose his health, his wealth, and his children, he would surely turn away from Allah. Shaitan argued that Ayub alayhi salam's faith was weak and his devotion was nothing but the result of his blessings. But Allah, in his infinite wisdom, allowed Shaitan to test Ayub alayhi salam, but only to the extent that Allah decreed. Allah knew that Ayub alayhi salam's faith was unshakable. And so the test began. One by one, Allah took away everything that Prophet Ayub alayhi salam held dear. His wealth vanished, his crops were destroyed, his livestock perished, his beloved children, his sons and daughters, were taken from him in the blink of an eye. But Ayub alayhi salam did not falter. He did not question Allah's wisdom. Instead, he remained firm in his faith, continuing to worship Allah with sincerity. His heart remained at peace even though his life had been turned upside down. His response to the calamity was simple yet profound. Inna ma'al usri yusra. Instead, with hardship comes ease. But the test did not end there. Allah in his divine plan affected Ayub alayhi salam with a terrible disease. His body was covered with painful boils. The disease caused him excruciating pain, and his condition grew worse each day. His skin was raw and festering, and he became so weak that even standing was difficult. People began to distance themselves from him, unable to bear the sight of his suffering. Yet through it all, Prophet Ayub alayhi salam remained patient. He did not complain. He did not lose faith. His heart remained steadfast, knowing that his Creator was watching over him. Even in his suffering, the people around him asked, "Why do you not call out to Allah? Why don't you seek Allah's help?" But Prophet Ayub alayhi salam's response was always the same. Allah is my Lord, and I trust His will. He is the one who gave me health, wealth, and family, and He is the one who has taken them away. I will remain patient and trust in His plan. In his darkest moments, Prophet Ayub alayhi salam did not lose hope. His trust in Allah was unshakable. He had learned that true patience is not just enduring suffering, but doing so with a full heart full of gratitude and trust in Allah. And then, after many years of suffering, Allah's mercy descends upon Prophet Ayub alayhi salam. Allah commanded him to strike the ground with his foot, and from this spot a spring of fresh water erupted. Ayub alayhi salam drank from the spring and bathed in its water. Slowly his body began to heal, his skin was restored, his health returned, and his pain disappears. But Allah's mercy did not stop there. His wealth was restored and his family returned to him. Ayub was reunited with his children and his prosperity was greater than it had ever been before. This restoration was not only physical but also spiritual. Prophet Ayub alayhi salam's faith had been tested and he had emerged victorious with his trust in Allah stronger than ever. Allah rewarded his patience and unwavering devotion, teaching us that every hardship we face is a test of faith, but the reward is always greater for those who remain patient and steadfast. The story of Prophet Ayub alayhi salam is a powerful reminder to us all. No matter the trials we face and hardships, whether it be loss, illness, or hardship, we must remember that Allah is always with us. Just as Prophet Ayub alayhi salam endured with patience and trust, so must we strive to do the same. Allah promised in the Quran that indeed with hardship comes ease. It is through our patience that we are rewarded and our faith is strengthened. May we all learn from the example of Prophet Ayub alayhi salam and strive to remain patient, trusting and grateful no matter what challenges we face in life. Remember, Allah is always by our side, guiding us through every trials, and He will reward those who remain steadfast and faithful. Thank you for joining me in this journey through the story of Prophet Ayub alayhi salam. May Allah bless you with all patience, trust and unwavering faith. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. We will see you in the next video.